In a quiet fishing village by the coast lived a fisherman named Pak Booty. Every night, he went out to sea to fish, earning a living for his family. Despite hearing scary stories from fellow fishermen, Pak Booty never believed in mystical things. For him, the sea was just a place to catch fish. One night, the full moon shone brightly in the sky. Pak Booty decided to fish farther than usual, hoping for a big catch. With his small boat, he rowed to the middle of the sea, leaving the village lights far behind. In the quiet of the night, only the sound of the waves and the breeze could be heard. Pak Booty felt something strange, as if eyes were watching him from the darkness. He tried to ignore the feeling and continued casting his line into the water. However, a chill crept over him, making his hair stand on end. Suddenly, he felt a strong tug on his line. Excitedly, Pak Booty started reeling in, hoping for a big fish. But the more he pulled, the heavier the weight on the end of the line became. Cold sweat began to bead on his forehead as he exerted all his strength. Finally, from the dark water emerged a pale hand grasping the end of the line. Pak Booty staggered back in fear, but the hand continued to rise, followed by the body of a woman with long hair and a pale, expressionless face. She looked at Pak Booty with empty eyes, paralyzing him. "Don't disturb me." The woman's voice was soft but full of menace. "I am the guardian of this sea. Every full moon, I watch over those who dare disturb the peace of my waters." Pak Booty felt his whole body go rigid, unable to speak or move. The woman slowly approached, her cold hand touching Pak Booty's face. Instantly, a chilling sensation spread from his skin, making him shiver. "I won't disturb you again. Forgive me," whispered Pak Booty with a trembling voice. The woman smiled faintly, then slowly disappeared into the water, leaving a cold trace in the air. Pak Booty collapsed onto the boat's floor, gasping for breath. From that night on, Pak Booty never dared to fish at sea during the full moon. He always remembered the pale face and empty gaze of the sea guardian. The story of that event spread through the village, and the fishermen began to be cautious, respecting the sea that held dark secrets in its depths. Nights passed since Pak Booty's encounter with the sea guardian. However, the incident continued to haunt his mind, often waking him up in the middle of the night with cold sweat. Pak Booty felt the need to tell someone about his experience, hoping for an explanation. One day, Pak Booty went to see Mbawirio, a village elder known for his wisdom and advice. Mbawirio listened to Pak Booty's story attentively, occasionally nodding. "Pak Booty," Mbawirio said softly but firmly, "what you encountered was a sea guardian. They are spirits who protect these waters, ensuring humans do not damage or violate boundaries." Mbawirio then told an old legend about the sea guardian. Long ago, the woman was a princess from the Sea Kingdom who fell in love with a human man. Their love was forbidden, and when discovered, the princess was punished to guard the sea forever, never to return to her kingdom. Since then, every full moon, she appears to ensure no human violates the sea's peace. Pak Booty listened intently, feeling a weight lifted from his heart. However, his curiosity still haunted him. "Mba, is there a way to apologize to the sea guardian?" he asked. Mbawirio smiled faintly. "There is, Pak Booty. You must offer a sacrifice at the spot where you met her. The offering must be something valuable, something you love, as a sign of sacrifice and apology." The next night, Pak Booty went to the sea again, but this time he did not bring his fishing gear. In his boat, he carried a gold necklace that belonged to his late wife, a precious and cherished item. Carefully, he rowed to the spot where he met the sea guardian. Under the full moon, Pak Booty placed the necklace on the water's surface and prayed sincerely. "Honored sea guardian, please accept this offering as a sign of regret and respect. I promise not to disturb your sea's peace again." The water around him rippled gently, as if responding. Slowly, the gold necklace sank into the sea, disappearing from sight. Pak Booty felt the air around him become lighter, as if a great burden had been lifted from his shoulders. From that night on, Pak Booty felt more at peace. He continued fishing but always respected the sea and its boundaries. The fishermen in the village followed his example, maintaining the balance between man and nature. However, whenever the full moon shone brightly in the sky, Pak Booty always remembered the sea guardian. He knew that in the dark depths, there was a figure watching, guarding, and ensuring the sea remained peaceful. And so, the legend of the sea guardian lived on in the village, reminding future generations to always respect and protect the environment around them. Years passed, and Pak Booty remained a respected fisherman in his village. He never forgot the lesson from that mysterious night, and his wisdom often guided the young fishermen. However, the story of the sea guardian did not end their point one day. Pak Booty's son, Rudy, now grown up and following in his father's footsteps as a fisherman, heard tales of the sea guardian from his father and the village elders. Though he felt a sense of curiosity, Rudy always tried to respect the sea as he had been taught. Point one night, under the bright full moon, Rudy decided to fish farther than usual. He felt confident that with his experience and courage, he could face anything in the sea. With his small boat, Rudy rowed to the spot where Pak Booty had encountered the sea guardian. In the silence of the night, Rudy felt the same eerie atmosphere his father had described. The waves were calm, but there was a chill in the air. Rudy tried to calm himself and focus on his fishing. Suddenly, he felt a strong pull on his line, just like Pak Booty had experienced. Rudy pulled the line with all his strength, and finally, a pale hand emerged from the water, gripping the end of the line. But this time, it was not just one hand. Several hands appeared from the water, as if trying to pull Rudy into the sea. Rudy was startled but remembered his father's story and tried to stay calm. He prayed silently, asking for protection and forgiveness if he had crossed any boundaries. The hands continued to approach, but before they could touch Rudy, a soft but firm voice filled the air. "Enough," the voice commanded. The hands immediately disappeared into the water, and from the darkness emerged the same sea guardian, but this time with a different expression. There was sadness in her eyes, as if she recognized Rudy. "Who are you?" the woman asked with a trembling voice. "I am Rudy, Pak Booty's son. I just want to fish and have no intention of disturbing the sea's peace," Rudy answered honestly. The woman sighed deeply. "You resemble your father, full of respect and bravery. But you must know that this sea holds many secrets and dangers. There are other forces trying to disturb the peace, and you must be careful." Rudy nodded. "I understand. I will be more cautious and ensure no one violates the boundaries." The woman smiled faintly. "All right. Remember, Rudy, this sea is not just a place to earn a living, but also a home to many creatures that must be respected." After that, the sea guardian disappeared into the water, leaving Rudy standing on his boat. Rudy rowed back to the village with a heart full of respect and a new sense of responsibility. He shared his experience with his father, and Pak Booty was proud to see his son learning to respect nature as he had taught him. From that night on, Rudy became the new guardian of the sea, ensuring that the fishermen and villagers always respected the boundaries and maintained balance with nature. The story of the sea guardian continued to live on, reminding everyone of the importance of respecting and protecting the environment we live in.